blessing and an honor to be here, and I'm super excited.
So from Southern California down to a pro NFL player, man, just tell us about like the emotions that you're feeling and about your journey.
Yeah, this is I'm still trying to process it in real time. I apologize, but it's just surreal. Hearing my name called is it's a huge blessing. It's a huge honor, and you get to hear your name called. But in reality, I'm not the sole reason why I'm here. I was blessed, first and foremost, God ordained it to happen, and I was blessed with the support system that I have. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes, from coaches to teachers to, I could be here forever naming people that helped me get here. So, just trying to encompass that entire journey, and it culminating to being here. It's great. It's great for the moment, and I'm going to enjoy it tonight. And then I know that this isn't where I want it to end. There's a lot more that I want to accomplish, and a lot more work to be done. So I'm excited to get to that part too. With Carolina, it was great. For me, honestly, personally, it was amazing to be able to talk to the front office, the coaching staff, and I learned so much just in our short time there. It's amazing. It's amazing staff, and also I was able to be there, while the players were there. The timing worked out that way, and you can tell there's an energy, there's a focus and a drive, and there's that will to win. And for me, I want to do everything I can to work and earn the right to try to contribute and try to help the team and for us to accomplish these team goals moving forward.
Bryce, you had success at every level. At which point did you realize that you were destined for the NFL?
For me, I've been blessed to have the success that I've had in the past. But honestly, I never really look too far ahead. I try to be where my feet are and try to focus on, the process more than the end goal. And, I'm not someone who's a big look 5, 10, 15 years. I try to focus on the day-to-day. So because of that, up until really I declared and, this process started was when the reality kind of hit me. And for it to all be coming true tonight is crazy.
So young you and
it was surreal. It's a blessing. Being able to, you sit there and you wait and staring at your phone and seeing that Charlotte area code really, there's a lot of emotions, and it's surreal. And to be able to get on the phone again with it being Carolina and it being that organization, be able to talk to everyone over there, it's something that I'll never forget.
you and C.J. Stroud marked the first time in NFL history that 2 black quarterbacks were selected 1 and 2. Congratulations. Your thoughts?
Thank you. That means a lot. First off, CJ's my brother. Hearing him selected was amazing. Just, I know the player he is, and we all know the player he is, but the person he is as well. And again, that regardless of all the football stuff, that's my brother, and to be able to have go through this process with him, along with other teammates that I play with, and us to be able to experience this together is surreal, and that means a lot to me. For it being two black quarterbacks being picked, 1 and 2, that means a lot. I'm going to keep trying to do everything I can to improve, and I know the work's not done, but as everyone knows, there's a lot that had to happen. There's a lot of people that paved the way for this to happen, and I'm grateful to be a part of that. And I'm also super grateful for the pioneers who allowed me, and broke those barriers down so that we could be where we're at right now.
What do you know about a Frank Reich offense?
Yeah, I've been able to talk with him about the system and hearing Coach how his philosophy on it. I think it was something that was really, really spoke to me and was really great to learn about. Doing a little bit of research on his background and where he comes from, and then hearing it from him, what he looks for in the quarterback position, what he prides himself in, and what they want their identity to be and everything. For me, it was great to be able to learn from him in the small time that I have, and I'm super excited to continue to learn and grow underneath him. For Panthers fans, I'm super grateful. Just for you guys accepting me. I'm super grateful for this opportunity. It means the world to me, and I'm going to give it my all and give everything to do exactly what the team asks and for us to accomplish our team goals.
Bryce, does it doubt you for your size?
Those that doubt me, I feel like everyone's entitled to their opinion. I think that's the beauty of sports. We all come together. We all get to have those arguments, those conversations about, who you think is good, you think isn't. That's the beauty of it. And, I'm grateful for all the opinions, but I choose to focus on what I can control. Put my energy into that, and, whatever exterior factors it may be, whether it's positive or negative, that stuff I can't control. So for me, all I put my energy on and focus on is getting better better day in and day out and doing everything that I can to help the Carolina Panthers accomplish our team goals.
Hey, Bryce, what's your advice for the kid that says, I want to be the next Bryce Young, first pick of the draft?
For anyone young and aspiring to be in a position to play in the NFL, I just advise to try to be as consistent as you can. There's a bunch of different ways to get to places and to work hard, but if you find a routine or something that is working and is something that is getting you better, try to be as consistent in it as you can day in and day out. No one's perfect, but I feel like consistency, once you have the right plan together, is a big key to success.
Bryce, when you talk about playing in Alabama and what that culture has meant to you and how it's built you for this moment.
Yeah, being able to play at Alabama, I think it's been a huge blessing for me. Playing for Coach Saban, and learning about his standard and what he demands from us day in and day out, and what he demands for himself and everyone involved. For me, going to Alabama was really big for my development. Being able to compete against the best every single day in practice, being able to compete against the best in SEC, and for us to have the expectations, the goals that we have for ourselves. And I want to do everything I can to continue and bring that work ethic and bring all that we stand for. And again, I'm going to embody that individually, and then whatever it is that the team wants out of me, I'm super excited to do.
Alabama lineage with Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts, Mac Jones, all three Alabama former quarterbacks who could potentially be number 4 starting in the NFL.
Yeah, it's crazy to think, like you said, it being such a crazy lineage of quarterbacks at the University of Alabama, and that's something that I prided myself a lot in, especially when I went there. Having, like you said, it being Jay Hurst and then Tua and then Mac, I understood what it meant to be Alabama quarterback, and that's something that I took a lot of pride in. And I always wanted to do my best to try to add on to that legacy, because those guys, they paved the way for me. I watched so much of their film just when I first got there, trying to learn the offense and seeing how they developed and grew, and again allowed me to have the success that I did. I'm super grateful for them, and I'm very proud of that.
Bryce, take yourself back to a little league game. What would 10-year-old Bryce Young be thinking right now?
I think at 10. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear the question. I was trying to bounce back and forth.
I said, take yourself back to a little league age. What would 10-year-old Bryce Young be thinking right now?
I think at 10, like just seeing me here. 10, like seeing me here. I think he'd be very excited. I think he'd be super happy. Again, it's surreal. This is something. It's always, a pipe dream in the back of your head, and, it's always super cool, but it wasn't something that I necessarily envisioned or wrote down every day at that age, because, again, I try to take things day by day and focus on that. So I think it would be mind-blowing. It'd be crazy to see myself here, just because, again, I was never someone who was too driven by long-term stuff. I try to stay in the moment. And I think even then, he'd be super happy and super excited. But at the same time, I think even then you want me to keep pushing myself, understand that, it's cool to enjoy a night, but after this, that there's so much more work to be done. And I think he'd be excited for that process for me.
First of all, congratulations and welcome to Carolina. You've already got the stamp of approval from a Panther great in Steve Smith. He said your pro day left him salivating. Can you talk about hearing that praise from him after that workout?
Yeah, hearing that from Steve Smith it really means a lot. Like you said, there's, it being him having such a prolific career, and there being such a long legacy at the Panthers. That's something, again, that I'm super proud to be joining, and I'm going to do everything in my power to try to uplift that and uphold that. And hearing a legend like him sign off, and us to be able to have conversations off the camera, and he's a great dude, and he gave me advice, and getting that experience is invaluable. So I'm super grateful for him and for everyone who supported me.
You opened the jersey too for that day.
Biggest influence is definitely my father. My dad is a role model for me. He the way that he conducts himself and he handles himself and what he stands for. For me, that to be the model of what being a man is like is. It's been super influential and beneficial for me. So I'm super grateful for my father, for both my parents, and having them in my life and being able to set the example for me that they have. I'm eternally grateful.
Thank you, Bryce.
Thank you, guys.